Yo, what is the word, y'all? Kind of feels good to be streaming again. I was only not streaming for a couple days. Uh, I had told myself I needed to take a break. I needed to take a break from trading, bro, cause I kid you not, bro, there hasn't been a single day, with the exception of the past couple days that I wasn't trading. There hasn't been a single day except for the weekends that I haven't been on the charts, that I haven't took a trade. Like for the past year and a half, bro. Like I've been trading every single day, bro. Literally every single day, bro. Trying to like grind this, yo. And it's like, I don't know, bro. As I'm getting closer to God and you know what I'm saying, strengthening my faith and my religious practices and stuff like that, my intuition and a voice told me that I needed to step away from the charts to meditate, get back to my center and realign and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, past couple days, I also been fasting. I also been fasting till 6 in the evening. I don't eat nothing. I'm probably gonna carry it out till next Monday, but I haven't been eating nothing until 6 in the evening. Just water. Um, and I'll fill up at night. Back to it tomorrow or the next day. Feel me? It's kind of brought me to like a mental place where it's like if I can hold out, if I can allow my flesh, my body to hold out on a necessity, food, I mean, to like really force myself to lean on God more, to lean into my faith, to lean into my center. And I'm saying if I can do that for at least a week, what can stop me from refraining from giving into temptation or practicing undisciplined or bad habits, you know what I'm saying, that bring me back to a place that isn't in alignment with my goals or my purpose, you know? Yeah, man. Anyways, that's just where I've been at. That's where I've been at. That's where my mind been at. That's where my body been at. That's where TP Smacker been at. But I did take a trade today. I did hop back on the charts. I decided to trade on demo today. Just to kind of see where my mind was at. You know what I'm saying? To see if I really gained some clarity, see where I can implement some of the wisdom that's been bestowed upon me, things like that. So I'm gonna do a little trade recap. I didn't stream, I didn't live stream this trade. I took it in isolation. Just wanted to be by myself during this trade. So I'm gonna do a little trade recap for y'all. So where we at? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this right here. So first, um, first of all, I got on the charts during pre-market. I say probably like literally like 9:10. I was literally on this bitch at like 9:10. So I'm gonna just mark this out for our starting point. This is our to start to finish. That was my trade up there that I took. We gonna get into it. That was our start to finish. All right. So boom. Then we got market open right here. All right. So looking at price action, looking at price behavior during pre-market, right? We I see that we have a little bit of accumulation right here, right? We got some accumulation here. And this. There we go. We got some accumulation, right? And then pre-market, we see that price manipulates lower, and we have um you see how price makes lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low. Then we get this higher low, wait, I meant lower low, right? And then we make a higher low. Lower low, lower low, lower low. Then we have a market structure shift, make a higher low, right? This is a good target for liquidity right here. Minor sell side liquidity, right? And then after seeing price accumulation, we see pre-market manipulation down to take out this minor sell side liquidity, right? See that right there. What are we gonna fill it with a little yellow? Okay. And then we also see a 5-minute inversion to the upside, right? We see a 5-minute inversion to the upside. So even though I don't trade pre-market, somebody could very well have taken taking this taking this little trade right here. This could have been a trade for somebody, right? Gonna do like that. So we see inversion to the upside. So I'm like, okay. So that's like first bullish I guess confirmation. First bullish confirmation, right? Mind you, everything on this indicator, right? We was bullish on the daily, 4 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, I believe. Up to that point. So I was like, okay, day's probably already gonna look pretty bullish. But we see this manipulation to take out this little liquidity right here. Then we start to see distribution before 9:30 open, right? So make this green, right? And we have these initial targets of liquidity. We have all of these are New York highs. This is yesterday's New York high, right? This is yesterday's New York high. Then we have, I believe, the 5th, August 5th New York high. And then we have July 26th right here. New York high as well. New York lunch high, right? Now, my strategy is usually to execute off of the fair value gap entry model, right? So New York opens. Now we're gonna completely disregard everything from New York open to the left. Just fuck all of this. Disregard all of this, okay? So New York open. Where is that at? Oh yeah, right here. So I have a 5-minute condition. I set out a 5-minute condition before market open, which was this PD array right here on the 5-minute. We manipulate lower into this gap, right? Into this 5-minute BISI, right? And then I look on the 3-minute. I'm like, okay, so we showed inversion to these gaps to do the same thing, to come down into this 3-minute PD array as well, right? Then we see a rejection from that area. Then I scale down to the 1-minute. Now I'm waiting for my setup, right? Now I'm waiting for my setup. So I'm like, okay, we have market open. We have the manipulation. Now, what do we also see price do off of this fair value gap right here? We see an inversion to the upside, right? So I guess that really could have been like second bullish confirmation, since we already had the 5-minute 5-minute confirmation down here with that inversion to the upside. But yeah, so we have this inversion on the 1-minute to the upside. Now I'm like, okay, now I want to wait for a retracement, because I disregarded that first 5-minute inversion to the upside. So this is my first bullish sign of bullish price action, right? So now I'm looking for confirmation of continuation. Then on the 3-minute, right, we leave behind this 3-minute BISI. Okay, 3-minute BISI. Fuck. 3-minute. there. Now we see a retracement into there. And on the 1 minute, we see a retracement into this 1 minute BISI as well. See that? Into that 1 minute BISI as well. So I'm like, okay, that's confirmation of continuation. Then we continue higher, right? Strong displacement with this 945 candle. I was like, okay, bet. Definitely probably gonna continue higher. Take out these draws on liquidity. Here, right? Which we continue higher and do so past these New York highs. Now I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, well, shit. It's still early in the morning. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, but we are heading into macro time. So I'm like, okay, well, we distributed fairly quickly and took out these high time frame draws on liquidity. Let me go on the 1 hour and just look at one. Let me see if we can find one more high probability draw on liquidity. What do I find? I find this 8 a.m. This 8 a.m. high right here on the 4 hour. Yeah, on the 4 hour. This 4 hour high right here. July 2nd. This 6 a.m. high, 4 hour high. So I was like, okay, let me mark that out. And then I was like, bet. So we're gonna see continuation higher. That might be another high probability draw on liquidity. So we see that I see price take out all these highs, right? So I'm like, okay, now I'm waiting for my entry. We leave behind a fuck ton of imbalances, right? And price could retrace to any of these, but I'm like, well, looking at how quickly and how much we're distributing, I don't foresee price coming all the way back down here unless price is just completely reversing and gonna shit the bed from that point forward. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm waiting. Then we start to see price. Actually, we see the first retracement into this gap with this 950 1 minute candle. I don't enter off there because I'm actually multitasking. I'm over here watching fucking Carrera YouTube videos and shit. But then we see, okay, bet. Price comes back down. We see another retracement into this gap. And from there, I'm like, okay, bet. Boom. I see that I enter off of this 957 candle. I enter off of this 957 wait. Yeah, I enter off of this 957 candle right here. About right there. That was about my entry. Yeah, right here, because I went for a 1.54 to 1. Now, I enter here. I have my stop loss right below this second candle of the 3 candle formation. This 1, 2, 3. This one right here. 3 candle formation, right? For this fair value gap. I have it right below that wick low. And then I just went, as I said, I just went for a quick little 1.5 to 1. 1.5 to 1, staying within that pretty decent strike zone. I don't go for the whole move. I don't go for this, you know what I'm saying, fat ass 4 to 1 or nothing like that. But as we see price continuing higher, seeing that price came down to this fair value gap and left it behind, right? I'm gonna just, for the sake of showing y'all, right? We continue higher. I see prices accumulating a little bit, but I go ahead and move my stop up to this wick low anyway, right? Now I see this accumulation and I'm like, okay, well, from here we could see a reversal because now we're in macro. We're in 950 1010. At this point, we're in macro, right? We could, since we took out this high time frame liquidity, we could see a reversal back to the downside. But I don't go break even. I don't go any of that. I just let my trade play out, hands off from here. I trailed my stop loss, and from there it was hands off. Now, price continues higher. I could have trailed my stop to go break even and profit up to this wick low right here. I didn't. I kept it here. And as I was journaling my trade, we hit take profit at 10:11 a.m. Central. I meant 9:11 Central, 10:11 Eastern, right? Now, A plus trade, given the confluences and confirmation that I had that lined up with each other. That's pretty much it. Looking at price action right now. Hold on, let me see something. I kind of want to see. Price gave us silver bullet entry. Price gave us silver bullet entry. It did. Price gave us silver bullet entry, so we could definitely probably expect price to hit this 31975. Silver bullet entry would have been this here 5-minute fair value gap right there. And then we have price come down into it. We retrace into the first presented 5-minute fair value gap between 10 and 11. I just extended it to 11:10 for like a little grace period, but yeah, so you could have had shit. Went for consequent encroachment, entry, stop loss below that second candle wick low. Have your shit up to this high time frame buy side liquidity. My nigga, that's a 9-1, son. That is a 9-1. That is a 9-1, bro. Beautiful setup. For 10 a.m. silver bullet entry model. If you trade that. But yeah, that's just a quick recap of the trade that I took this morning. Low key, it's like after taking a few days off the charts, I definitely encourage people to take breaks. And it's like you don't gotta go the route that I did. You don't gotta meditate. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whoever's watching, if you're religious, you don't gotta be in the word. You don't gotta be in scripture or the truth of your God or whatever. You know, you could just carry out your day like normal, just put the charts to the side. But me, since I have an overabundance of free time, not being employed right now, and you know, taking trading all the way, taking the bulls by the horn full time with this shit, it's like I don't have anything else to do but do what I need to do to get back centered and back where I need to be. So I just highly encourage y'all to take breaks. If it's beginning to become too much, the charts, if you're seeing yourself slip mentally, if you're becoming dizzy or foggy, I mean, when I say dizzy, I mean like you're not your disciplined self. When I say foggy, lift up the hood. Is the engine running how it's supposed to be? Is everything under the hood still running how it's supposed to be so the car can continue to function properly? You know what I'm saying? I mean that in reference to your brain, fam. Like, make sure everything is tuned and dialed in, bro, to make sure you're running properly, functioning properly. Because if you're not, it's gonna show up in the charts. If you're not, it's gonna show up outside of the charts. And you don't want to let yourself spiral, bro. You don't want to let yourself spiral, dog. That shit. I started to see myself spiral, bro. And it's like, it wasn't an everyday thing, like, but when I would spiral, I would like dig a 6-foot grave for myself, like damn near just ready to crash out and risk it all, bro. Like just risk it all, bro. Like my freedom, nigga, my life, bro, just everything. Just say fuck it. Put it all on the line, bro. Off of a losing trade. One losing trade. Mind you, the past 2, 3 trades could have been profitable, but that one losing trade would make me completely derail. So it's like, I don't know, man. Just taking this break brought me clarity. Taking that break allowed me to go back over my trades, to study my trade, study myself, to truly actually dial in, zoom in my lens and be like, okay, bet. So I'm looking at all of my trades, right? Looking at all of my trades, right? And it's like, okay, well, up to this point, I haven't really noted specifically what I'm doing. What exactly am I looking for and executing on with these profitable trades, right? And what I realized is that, okay, I started to notice a pattern. I started to notice a pattern in my profitable trades. Market open, wait for manipulation, then look for an inversion to whatever side my bias is on. So like today my bias was bullish because we had that accumulation and pre-market manipulation, right? So I was bullish for the day. So we saw that 1 minute inversion to the upside after market manipulated into my 5 minute condition, that 5 minute for value gap, right? Bullish value gap, right? Okay, boom. So now I want to look for confirmation of continuation. I want to wait for price to leave behind imbalance or a few. See price retrace, pull back into either one of the. Why the fuck did Siri just pop up? See, technology, bro. They're always listening, bro. Everything is listening, bro. Watch out for this shit, dog. But so wait for price to retrace, come back into an imbalance, then continue in my direction. All right. Then and only then will I wait for another pullback, which will be my execution, as I showed y'all today. That's the pattern. And this isn't trading advice. This is not financial advice. This is personally just my way of conducting myself in the market environment, right? Not advice. So don't take it. Viewers discretion, right? Viewers discretion. But yeah, man, I keep coming back to just taking this break, bro. It allowed me to see things for what it really is, bro. Being able to take that step back, few steps back, my nigga, lets you see everything in the grand scheme, the big picture of things, bro. And I don't know, bro. You gain so much clarity from it. That's just the grand takeaway, bro. Clarity, mental clarity, bro. That's really the one thing I desire, bro. Mental clarity, wisdom, and peace, bro. Because I'm starting to detach from yearning for money. Like even though I'm in a situation where money would very greatly like improve my circumstances, it's like I'd rather have wisdom instead. Because when you follow money, you follow greed. When you follow money, you follow evil. When you follow money, you follow, you know what I'm saying? Other bad things follow you as well when you follow money. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to follow wisdom. I choose to follow clarity. I choose to follow peace of mind. I choose to follow alignment within my spirit and my core, my center, bro. And with those things, as I strengthen those attributes and those traits within myself, the money is bound to come, bro. The money is bound to come, dog. No bull. Money is bound to show up, bro. It has no choice to, bro, because you're in alignment with higher frequencies, higher vibrations, more positive things, bro. In the universe, that's what you choose to worship or believe in. God, the Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior I worship, He will bless me accordingly when the time is right, bro. So keep that in mind for my spiritual and non-spiritual, religious and non-religious. That's a message really for all of y'all. It can be applied with all of y'all. Yeah, man. I don't want to yap too much. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. But take everything I said with a grain of salt, y'all. Um, love y'all. Love y'all. Those who watch, those who support, um, actively or behind the scenes. What's tomorrow? Actually, fuck it. Don't even worry about tomorrow. I'm not gonna be streaming the rest of this week. I'm gonna really just get back in my groove, back on my schedule next week, starting either Monday or Tuesday. I'm kind of contemplating if I want to get back to it Monday, just cause I didn't start out this week not trading on Monday. I didn't start fasting on Monday. I started my break and started fasting Tuesday. So I might let myself go a full week, get back to it Tuesday. But we'll see. We'll see, y'all. So I don't even know what I streamed on last. I think it was Kick. So whenever I get back, expect me to get back on Twitch. And then for those of you who know, next day it'll be Kick. Next day it'll be Twitch. Cycle continuing. I'm back and forth from Kick and Twitch. Um, like I said, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I will see y'all soon. Peace.